This marks the successful completion of the world's largest asymmetrical curved cable-stayed bridge.
From futuristic transportation systems to towering mega bridges that leave the rest of the world in awe, China has rapidly become the world's infrastructure juggernaut. Imagine construction feats that break records, revolutionize industries, and shift the global balance of power. In the world of high-speed railways, colossal bridges, and groundbreaking technological innovations, China is leading the charge. But what's truly astonishing is the impact these advancements are having, not just within its borders, but on the rest of the world, including even American political circles. In this video, we'll explore how China's megaprojects are transforming the global landscape, setting new standards that even leave the US president awestruck. Buckle up. This journey into China's rise as an infrastructure powerhouse is about to begin. The unmatched power of China's infrastructure vision. When it comes to infrastructure, China's rapid advancements have stunned the world. It's not just the scale of the projects they're building, but also the speed at which they are able to complete them. What was once a country with limited infrastructure just a few decades ago has now become the global leader in construction. The Chinese government's commitment to massive infrastructure projects is unmatched, and its focus on efficient execution has left many in the international community scratching their heads. From breathtaking bridges to high-speed railways, the country is redefining what's possible. This is more than just ambition. It's a statement of China's growing power in the global arena. In the past, major infrastructure projects took years, if not decades, to complete. But China's approach is entirely different. With a workforce of millions and an unwavering determination, they're able to build entire cities and complex transport systems in record time. The country has become the world leader in bridge construction, road networks, and urban development. Projects that would take the US or Europe years to complete are often finished in mere months. This rapid pace has led to a paradigm shift in global infrastructure development. So how does China manage to do this, and what does it mean for the rest of the world? One of China's most jaw-dropping accomplishments is its high-speed rail system. The country now boasts the world's largest network of high-speed railways, covering over 40,000 kilometers. This achievement is a result of years of strategic planning and relentless execution. When you think of high-speed trains, you likely think of sleek, futuristic designs and a level of efficiency that exceeds even air travel. China's commitment to this type of innovation has helped the country leap ahead of its competitors. And what's more impressive is the sheer speed at which these projects have been completed. When the world's rail systems were sluggish to innovate, China was building faster than anyone else, positioning itself as the undisputed leader in high-speed transport. The scale of China's infrastructure projects is not limited to just transportation. In cities across the country, massive urban development projects are transforming the landscape. Skyscrapers rise at lightning speed, entire neighborhoods are built in the blink of an eye, and sustainable cities are taking shape as models for future urban planning. The sheer magnitude of China's construction capabilities has captured the attention of the global community, including American political leaders. As the country continues to advance its infrastructure, the rest of the world is watching closely to see how these innovations will reshape not only China's future, but the future of the entire world. How will the United States and other nations respond to China's engineering might? The Beipanjiang Bridge, the bridge that shocked the world. The Beipanjiang Bridge stands as a monumental achievement in the world of engineering. Towering at 565 meters above the Beipanjiang River, it is the highest bridge in the world, shattering records and expectations. For anyone who has seen pictures of this bridge, it's clear why it's so awe-inspiring. It's an engineering marvel that seems to defy the laws of physics. Spanning a massive distance and connecting previously inaccessible regions, the Beipanjiang Bridge has revolutionized travel in southwestern China, cutting down travel times for millions of people. What makes this bridge so incredible is not just its height, but the speed and efficiency with which it was built. While similar projects in other countries would take decades to complete, the Beipanjiang Bridge was finished in just a fraction of that time. The Chinese construction teams didn't just build a bridge, they built a symbol of their engineering prowess. To put it in perspective, if this bridge were built in the United States, it would likely take years longer, subject to delays, budget constraints, and political wrangling. China's ability to construct monumental projects like this in record time has become one of its defining characteristics, and the Beipanjiang Bridge is a prime example of this. But what does this mean for the rest of the world? As the US and other countries struggle with outdated infrastructure and the slow pace of construction, China is already moving on to its next mega project. The Beipanjiang Bridge is just one of many world-changing projects that China has completed in the past few years, and it's likely to be just the tip of the iceberg, as countries across the globe are forced to confront the realities of aging infrastructure. China is forging ahead with new innovative solutions. The Beipanjiang Bridge is proof that when China sets its sights on something, nothing is out of reach, not even the sky. The US government has taken note of these Chinese infrastructure achievements, with many American officials recognizing the growing gap between China's capabilities and the US's. In fact, some American leaders have expressed concern that China's rapid infrastructure growth is leaving the US in the dust. With China leading the world in bridge building, high-speed rail, and urban development, the United States must find ways to catch up if it wants to maintain its status as a global power. The Beipanjiang Bridge is just the beginning of a new era in infrastructure, and the question remains, can the US keep up? China's high-speed rail. China's high-speed rail system is one of the most impressive feats of modern engineering. With over 40,000 kilometers of high-speed track, China has transformed itself into the undisputed leader in rail transportation. The world's first smart high-speed railway is a Chinese innovation, and it is revolutionizing the way people think about travel. This isn't just about building faster trains, it's about building a completely new transportation ecosystem that is faster, more efficient, and more environmentally friendly. The Chinese government has heavily invested in high-speed rail to connect major cities across the country, and the results have been nothing short of extraordinary. Trains in China travel at speeds of up to 350 kilometers per hour, reducing travel times between cities by hours. A trip that would take a whole day in the US can now be completed in a matter of hours. The impact of this technological leap cannot be overstated. It's transforming how people live, work, and travel. As China continues to expand its high-speed rail network, it's clear that this is the future of transportation, not just in China, but globally. What's particularly impressive is the pace at which China has been able to build this high-speed rail system. While other countries have struggled with rail development, China has built the world's largest high-speed network in a little over a decade. This is a level of efficiency and ambition that has caught the attention of the international community. The United States, for example, has long struggled with infrastructure and rail projects, often facing years of delays and skyrocketing costs. China, on the other hand, has been able to build entire rail networks in record time, and this has become a major talking point in international discussions about infrastructure. The Belt and Road Initiative. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, has become one of China's most ambitious projects, designed to enhance global trade and improve infrastructure across Asia, Europe, and Africa. The initiative is a clear demonstration of China's growing global influence and its ability to build infrastructure on a massive scale. Through the BRI, China is investing in roads, railways, ports, and other infrastructure projects in dozens of countries, helping to drive economic growth and improve connectivity. But the BRI isn't just about infrastructure. It's about creating a network of trade and communication that will reshape the global economy. The scale of the BRI is staggering. It's estimated that China will invest over $8 trillion in infrastructure projects around the world by 2049. This includes major projects like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which will connect China's western regions to Pakistan's deep-water ports, and the China-Laos Railway, which will connect China to Laos. These projects will not only improve transportation links between China and other countries, but will also create new economic opportunities. By building these vital infrastructure links, China is positioning itself as the key player in the global trade network, and it's creating a future where China's influence is felt far beyond its borders. The BRI is not without its critics, however. Some countries have raised concerns about the potential for China to use the initiative as a way to exert political and economic influence. Critics argue that the massive infrastructure investments could lead to a situation where countries are heavily dependent on China for trade and development. Despite these concerns, the BRI has become a symbol of China's infrastructure dominance, and its impact on global trade and development cannot be ignored. As China continues to build and invest in these projects, it is cementing its position as the world's infrastructure leader. What does this mean for the United States and other Western powers? China's growing infrastructure dominance is shifting the balance of power in global trade and development. Countries that once relied on Western nations for infrastructure expertise and investment are now turning to China. As a result, the global landscape is changing, and China's influence is becoming more pervasive. The Belt and Road Initiative is not just an economic project, it's a geopolitical one, and its success will determine the future of global trade and influence. The question now is, how will other nations respond to China's expanding influence through the Belt and Road Initiative? As China continues to invest in infrastructure projects around the world, will the US and Europe step up their game? Or will China's dominance in infrastructure development remain uncontested? The world's largest sea-crossing bridge, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, is a shining example of China's dominance in bridge engineering. Stretching an impressive 55 kilometers, it is the longest sea-crossing bridge in the world, and it has redefined what's possible in modern construction. Connecting three major cities in China, the bridge allows for easier transportation of goods and people, cutting down travel times between these key economic hubs. But what truly sets this bridge apart isn't just its size or its strategic location, it's the innovation that went into its construction. From floating tunnels to advanced earthquake-resistant technology, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge has become a symbol of China's extraordinary engineering capabilities. Building such a colossal structure over open water wasn't without challenges. Engineers faced significant hurdles, from unpredictable weather conditions to the complexities of constructing such a massive bridge in a highly trafficked maritime zone. Yet, despite these challenges, the bridge was completed ahead of schedule and under budget, a testament to China's construction prowess. What's even more impressive is the bridge's ability to withstand the elements, including typhoons and seismic events. This kind of foresight in construction planning is rare, but China's ability to anticipate and overcome obstacles has helped position it as the leader in the infrastructure sector. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge also plays a crucial role in China's Belt and Road Initiative, further strengthening the country's position as a global infrastructure powerhouse. By improving connectivity between Hong Kong, Macau, and mainland China, the bridge enhances trade, tourism, and economic collaboration. This ambitious project also serves as a model for other countries looking to undertake similar maritime bridge constructions, proving that, with the right technology and determination, even the most challenging projects can be completed successfully. As China continues to expand its reach with mega infrastructure projects like this, the rest of the world is left to wonder how they'll keep pace. As more nations consider similar sea-crossing projects, China's expertise in bridge construction will undoubtedly influence global standards. With other countries still grappling with how to approach large-scale projects, China's track record of building bridges that defy expectations has set a new benchmark. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is not just a symbol of China's technical expertise. It is also a representation of how far the country has come in a short time. It's a reminder that infrastructure can connect not just places, but entire economies, and China is leading the charge. China's integration of AI and automation. China's vision for the future isn't just about building more roads and bridges, it's about creating smarter, more efficient infrastructure. By integrating artificial intelligence, AI, and automation into its construction and urban development projects, China is taking infrastructure to the next level. One of the most remarkable innovations is the integration of AI into the country's high-speed rail system, which uses machine learning algorithms to optimize train schedules, ensure safety, and even predict maintenance needs. The Chinese government's focus on smart infrastructure has the potential to revolutionize not just transportation, but entire cities. In addition to AI-powered transport systems, China has also developed smart city technologies that enable better management of resources, energy, and public services. These smart cities use sensors, data analytics, and the Internet of Things to optimize traffic flow, reduce energy consumption, and improve urban planning. This integration of technology into city infrastructure is what sets China apart from many other countries that still rely on outdated, inefficient systems. With China's commitment to innovation and sustainability, smart cities are becoming a reality, and they are likely to play a crucial role in the country's future. What's particularly striking about China's smart infrastructure initiatives is the speed at which they are being implemented. While many Western cities are still working to implement basic smart technologies, China has already launched entire smart city districts. From automated waste management systems to energy-efficient buildings, these technologies are reshaping the urban landscape. By leveraging AI, big data, and IoT, China is laying the foundation for a new era of urban living that could serve as a model for the rest of the world. However, China's rapid adoption of smart infrastructure also raises questions about privacy, security, and governance. With so much data being collected from sensors and IoT devices, there are concerns about how this information is being used and protected. While China has made strides in developing smart cities, it will need to address these concerns to ensure that its technological advancements don't outpace its ability to safeguard citizens' rights. As other countries begin to embrace smart infrastructure, China's experience will serve as both a source of inspiration and a cautionary tale. As China continues to integrate AI and automation into its infrastructure, it's clear that the future of smart cities will be heavily influenced by the country's progress. The rest of the world is watching closely to see how China's experiment in smart infrastructure unfolds, and whether other nations will be able to follow suit or be left behind. The Beijing-Daxing International Airport. When it comes to airport construction, China's Beijing-Daxing International Airport is a standout example of innovation and design. Completed in 2019, Daxing is one of the largest and most technologically advanced airports in the world. Covering an area of 700,000 square meters, this massive hub is expected to handle over 100 million passengers annually. With its futuristic design and cutting-edge technologies, Daxing is not just a symbol of China's growing global influence, it's a testament to the country's ability to execute on ambitious projects. What makes Daxing truly remarkable is its design, which was inspired by a starfish shape to maximize efficiency. This design allows passengers to move through the airport with ease, reducing travel time and improving overall passenger experience. The airport is also equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including AI-powered security systems and automated check-in kiosks, which make the travel process faster and more streamlined. With features like these, Daxing represents the future of air travel, one where efficiency, speed, and convenience take center stage. China's ability to build such an ambitious project in a fraction of the time it would take other countries is a reflection of its commitment to world-class infrastructure. While other nations may struggle to build or upgrade their airports, China has already constructed one of the most advanced transportation hubs in the world. Daxing is set to become a key player in international air travel, helping to cement China's position as a global transportation leader. And with plans to expand its capacity even further in the coming decades, Daxing will undoubtedly continue to shape the future of aviation. The construction of Beijing-Daxing International Airport also serves as a model for future airports around the world. As cities grow and air travel increases, airports will need to be able to handle more passengers while maintaining a high level of service and efficiency. Daxing's combination of innovative design and cutting-edge technology sets a new benchmark for what is possible in airport construction. As China continues to lead the way in transportation infrastructure, Daxing serves as a reminder of what can be achieved with vision, determination, and the right technological tools. With Daxing, China has not only built a modern airport, it has created a blueprint for future aviation infrastructure. As countries around the world look to expand and upgrade their airports, they will no doubt look to Beijing-Daxing for inspiration. Will other nations be able to match China's pace and ambition in airport development? China's underwater tunnels. China's underwater tunnels are another stunning example of the country's engineering capabilities. These massive projects, which connect cities across waterways, are a testament to the country's commitment to overcoming any obstacle in the pursuit of progress. One of the most famous underwater tunnels is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Tunnel, which spans the Pearl River estuary and connects three of China's most important cities. The tunnel is a marvel of engineering, designed to withstand earthquakes, flooding, and the pressures of operating beneath the sea. Building underwater tunnels is no easy feat, especially when it involves drilling through the Earth's crust and managing the pressures of being submerged underwater. But China has mastered the art of tunnel construction, using state-of-the-art technology to create tunnels that are not only structurally sound, but also environmentally safe. The country's expertise in tunneling has led to the creation of some of the world's most advanced underwater infrastructure, helping to connect cities, facilitate trade, and reduce traffic congestion. These projects are also designed with future growth in mind, allowing for the expansion of urban centers and the movement of goods and people. What's even more remarkable about China's underwater tunnel projects is the speed at which they are completed. While similar projects in other countries can take decades to finish, China has been able to construct massive tunnels in record time. This efficiency is a direct result of the country's ability to mobilize resources, coordinate large teams, and innovate on the fly. With tunnel boring machines that can work faster and more efficiently than ever before, China is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in underwater construction. As other countries struggle with aging infrastructure and limited budgets, China's underwater tunnels represent the future of urban connectivity. These tunnels are not just for transportation, they are part of China's larger vision to reshape its cities, enhance trade, and create a seamless flow of people and goods. The technological innovations behind these tunnels will likely be adopted by other nations looking to modernize their infrastructure and create more sustainable, efficient transportation networks. China's underwater tunnels are a clear example of how the country is changing the way the world thinks about infrastructure. As the country continues to push the envelope in tunnel construction, it's clear that China is leading the way in this highly specialized field. The rest of the world is watching closely to see how these groundbreaking projects continue to evolve and transform the landscape of global infrastructure. China's skyscraper revolution. China's skyscraper revolution has been one of the most visible signs of the country's rapid urbanization. In the past few decades, the country has gone from having a few tall buildings to being home to some of the world's tallest and most innovative skyscrapers. Cities like Shanghai and Shenzhen now boast iconic skylines that have become symbols of China's economic power and technological prowess. But this rapid rise in skyscraper construction isn't just about creating impressive buildings. It's about addressing the challenges of a growing urban population and creating vertical cities that can house millions of people. One of the driving forces behind China's skyscraper boom is the need to accommodate a growing population. With more than 1.4 billion people, space in China's urban centers is limited. Skyscrapers offer a solution to this problem, allowing for dense, vertical living spaces that can accommodate large populations while minimizing the environmental impact. These towering structures are not just places to live or work, they are hubs of commerce, culture, and innovation, helping to create self-sustaining urban ecosystems. China's skyscraper revolution has also been fueled by advancements in construction technology. The use of cutting-edge materials and building techniques has allowed Chinese engineers to create structures that are not only tall, but also safe and sustainable. From earthquake-resistant designs to energy-efficient systems, China's skyscrapers are setting new standards for what's possible in modern architecture. This focus on innovation has helped China become the global leader in skyscraper construction, with the country now home to more than half of the world's super-tall buildings. But China's skyscraper boom isn't just about building tall buildings, it's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible. From the world's tallest buildings to the most innovative mixed-use developments, China is redefining what a skyscraper can be. And as the country continues to build taller, faster, and smarter, it's clear that China's skyscraper revolution will have a lasting impact on the world's architectural landscape. As China's skyscraper revolution continues, the rest of the world is taking note. Other countries are watching closely to see how China manages to push the limits of construction and create iconic landmarks. Will China's skyscrapers continue to redefine the global skyline, or will other nations rise to the challenge and create their own architectural marvels? Powering the future with massive hydro and solar developments. When it comes to energy, China has been leading the way in renewable resources and sustainable development. The country's ambitious energy projects, particularly in hydropower and solar energy, are helping to reduce its dependence on fossil fuels, while also setting global benchmarks for clean energy development. China is home to the world's largest hydropower station, the Three Gorges Dam, and it continues to invest heavily in expanding its renewable energy infrastructure. The Three Gorges Dam, completed in 2006, is a colossal feat of engineering that generates enough power in just 1 second to meet the electricity needs of an average Chinese citizen for over 4 years. The dam is not only a symbol of China's engineering capabilities, but also a critical part of its renewable energy strategy. It's a shining example of how China is leading the world in green energy, and it's just the beginning of the country's massive push to become a global leader in clean power. In addition to hydropower, China is also making significant strides in solar energy. The country is the world's largest producer of solar panels, and it's quickly becoming the world's largest consumer of solar energy. By investing in large-scale solar farms and integrating solar energy into its national grid, China is positioning itself as a leader in the global energy transition. These projects are not only helping China reduce its carbon footprint, but are also creating jobs and boosting economic growth. What's particularly impressive about China's energy projects is the speed at which they are being implemented. While other countries have struggled to transition to renewable energy, China has moved at lightning speed, setting ambitious targets and meeting them ahead of schedule. The country is committed to reducing its greenhouse gas emissions and increasing its share of renewable energy in the coming decades. As China continues to expand its energy infrastructure, it is setting the global standard for clean energy development and leading the way toward a sustainable future. China's space ambitions: the Moon, Mars, and beyond. While the world's attention has often focused on NASA and SpaceX, China has been quietly forging ahead with its own ambitious space program, making significant strides in lunar exploration and interplanetary travel. China's space agency, the China National Space Administration, has accomplished incredible feats, such as the Chang'e 5 mission, which successfully brought lunar samples back to Earth in 2020. This achievement marked a major milestone for China, solidifying its position as a global space powerhouse. But the ambition doesn't stop there. China is working towards building its own space station, Tiangong, to rival the International Space Station. And with plans to send astronauts to the Moon and even Mars in the coming decades, China's space exploration efforts have sparked international interest and competition. Will China lead the next space race? As the world watches, China's space ambitions could redefine humanity's role in the cosmos. This chapter explores how China's exploration of space might not only shape the future of science and technology, but could also have far-reaching geopolitical implications. China's infrastructure and technological feats are nothing short of remarkable, transforming the global landscape in ways many never anticipated. As the country continues to push boundaries and redefine what's possible in engineering, the world watches in awe and perhaps a bit of fear. From bridges that span oceans to smart cities that blend technology and sustainability, China's megaprojects are reshaping the future. But what does this mean for the rest of the world? As China continues its ascent as an infrastructure powerhouse, other nations will need to innovate, collaborate, and adapt to stay competitive. Will they rise to the challenge, or will they be left behind in the wake of China's unstoppable progress? Stay tuned to see how these developments unfold. Don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts below. What do you think about China's dominance in global infrastructure? And as always, make sure to subscribe for more updates. The future is being built now, and we're here to bring you all the latest breakthroughs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.